Salsa Savvy Cooking. I'm Mary.
And I'm Paula.
And we're the Salsa Sisters with marysdowntownsalsa.com. And we're here today to bring you our recipe of the week. This is
MEXI-MAC.
MEXI-MAC, yay! So, I bet you can guess what this is. It is macaroni and cheese with salsa and Mexican cheese. This is a recipe that's been adapted. Is that the right word? Adapted. Sounds funny all of a sudden. Okay. Anyway, our friend Rhonda, her Aunt Carolyn has a great macaroni and cheese recipe that is always a crowd pleaser. So we've just tweaked that a little bit to give it the Mexican flair.
There you go.
So this is a pretty quick and easy recipe to do. Paula's going to assemble everything while I describe what ingredients we have.
Okay.
So we're starting with a pound of cooked pasta, and you can use whatever kind you want. And this is the pot we cooked it in. Normally you'll just drain it, drain all the water off, and then put it right back into the pan. So the pasta usually is
a little bit warm.
Pretty warm. So there you go. That. Let me just be her assistant. And you don't have to use the ruffles, but I thought that was a pretty shape, so that's why I used it. We're going to add a pound of the Velveeta, and you go ahead and cube that up so it melts faster. And believe it or not, this is 3/4 cup of butter, although neither one of us, we thought it was a lot more, but we really did measure it. The new little packages of butter has pre-cut tiny
1/4 inch measurement.
Yeah, quarter cup.
Looks more, but a 1/4 cup.
quarter inch, whatever. 1/4 inch, 1/4 cup. All right, and then you put the salsa, and that's 1.5 cups of Mary's Downtown Salsa. We're using the medium. That's what I usually work with, just because it's a nice heat level for most anyone. It's not too spicy, especially when you're mixing it with other ingredients. And then we're going to take about half of the cheese. This is 2 cups of cheese. Now, Aunt Carolyn's recipe says to add this all on top, but don't tell her. But I like to put some of it in with the other ingredients. And then we're going to add, this is like 2 cups of milk. And you may have to add more once you start melting it all together. Aunt Carolyn says it should be a clam chowder consistency. So we're going to melt that on the stove, since we don't have our own little stove front here in front of us that we can share with you. We're going to go ahead and melt that, and we'll be right back. Now, Paula has been slaving over that hot stove. She has the clam chowdery, soupy mixture going on here. So she's going to pour that into the bowl. You can even hear, I don't know, maybe you can't hear it, but it's making that sloopy noise.
It smells good.
Oh, I know, see? Jared's going to buy a smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
I keep saying that, he gets mad at me.
Smell-o-vision.
Alright, so we're going to even this out so the liquid is distributed evenly.
That looks yummy.
It's going to be even better when it's all baked together. So we're going to put this in the oven at 350. I actually have it on convecting at 350, but you don't have to have a convection oven.
We put the rest of the cheese on top, the Mexican cheese on top that's left over.
Alright, we're finishing up putting the cheese on the top here and baking this at 350, as we mentioned earlier. And you want to cook it until it's a light brown on the top. And even in Aunt Carolyn's recipe, it says that if you get impatient, you can turn the broiler on to get that nice brown, crisp, you know, because everybody likes a little crispy topping on their homemade mac and cheese. So nothing different with the Mexican mac.
Nope.
So now we're going to put this in the oven 20 to 25 minutes, and then we'll be back to show you the finished product and sample a little. Hi, we are back. And oh my gosh, this looks so good. Paula's gonna give you a peek here. It's nice and golden brown. It's no longer slushy like clam chowder. It's nice and firm, and we're what? Firm's not a good word?
It's really good.
All right. Here we go. We're gonna have a little.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, it does look good. I like the crunchy part, so I'm gonna get some over here. Slop
It's
it
got more
around.
country on it.
That's all right.
Okay.
You want to switch?
Yeah, let's switch because I don't need that much.
Okay, here she goes. Paula doesn't like to eat cheese.
I can't eat cheese.
She said she could never survive here at our house. Too much cheese, but here we go. It's very hot. But it's really good.
Mmm.
It's very good.
Mmm.
I think Aunt Carolyn would be proud.
Mhm.
So, anyway, give it a try. We'll have the full recipe posted on our website, marysdowntownsalsa.com. Please let us know if you try it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And any recipes that you make with our salsa, please post them on Facebook. We'd all like to see what you're making. Add a photo. It'd be great to see. Y'all have a good week, and we'll see you next time.
Mmm.
Enjoy.